alley for three. Yes! Here's quick release three. Got it! And it's good! Thrilled to be back at Driscoll, our first of two games this afternoon and evening on Fred TV as Diman hosts Tri-County in ice hockey. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome high atop the perch here at frigid Driscoll. Let me tell you, it's colder in here than it is outside. But we're excited because the action should be pretty good inside. We last saw Diman a couple weeks ago, a Saturday night game against Blue Hills. Big conference win for the Bengals. They scored in the final 6 seconds of regulation to win it. Huge win, and it was a momentum builder for them. They've won 5 straight. That win was part of this winning streak. They had a huge win against Old Rochester as well. This coach was just telling me they won that one in overtime. So the Bengals are peaking at the right time, and coach is not surprised. They had that time off right before Christmas. They had that shutdown, so they lost a whole week of practice and had to reschedule games. That's not going to do well for you later as the season goes. So they came back in January and were a bit cold, but now things have heated up for Diman. It's great to see them peaking at this time. On the other side, the Cougars from Tri-County, they're coming in with just 1 win this season. It's been a struggle for Coach Harrington's Cougars, but he's optimistic. This is a young Cougars team, and he says the future is bright. He can't wait for what the future holds for this program. So, not saying there's any nerves, but this is something that every school has dealt with. Every school's come in as an underdog. Today, the Cougars come in as the underdog facing a hot Diman team, but you got to play the game. You can't just go on what it says on paper. So we've seen plenty of upsets before. Who knows what's in store? We hope you'll stick around. All the action's coming up next on Fred TV. Stay with us.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Welcome back to Driscoll Arena, everybody. Evan Massoud coming to you live on this Wednesday, February the 16th for ice hockey as Tri-County and Diman get ready to square off here. I'm going to take a pause for the national anthem. If I'm not mistaken, that was Leanne Rimes' national anthem, one of the best recordings. Kind of jump-started a little bit. Sometimes they do the anthem, sometimes they don't. When we were last year, they didn't, so kind of thought we were going to go right into it. But it's always the right thing to do. It's great that we do that at the high school, just like at the pros, having the anthem before all of our sporting events. Both teams getting ready. The Cougars in front of their bench. Diman, some of them on the bench, some of them on the ice already. And it should be a good matchup here. You know, Tri-County, we mentioned, you know, their record not great, but looking up and down their schedule, some of the losses really ugly, some of them not so much. You know, we look at early in the season, Blue Hills, who we just saw how good of a team they were, right? Well, they lost 8-7 against Blue Hills. That's a competitive game. You can't hang your hat about that. But then, you know, some tough ones, 13-0, 8-0, 6-0. They have one win. It's against Upper Cape Cod Tech, a 6-3 victory, and that came 5 games ago on Wednesday the 26th. Coming off 4 straight losses since. One was a 4-3 loss against these Diman Bengals. So it was a close game the first time. That's why I said you can't just assume that it's going to be one way or the other. Got to play these games. You got to play them. We can speculate all we want, but that doesn't mean anything. So Bengals going to get the offensive zone face-off. Taking a shot early, and it is wide to the right. Comes back to the point and leaves the zone. Bengals try to turn it back around. And Jacob Almeida tried to do so. That pass up ahead there now to Connor Faria. And that will be icing as well. And now the Cougars will get themselves the face-off in the offensive zone. Diman in their usual white jerseys with orange. Tri-County in blue and gold. Pretty sharp uniforms on both sides. Diman always, their numbers, I'll tell you, over the years, Diman's jerseys are some of the best in terms of reading. Hot shot, it's going to sail and ride the boards all the way around. Fast break for the Bengals. Caleb Aguiar, it's no good. Comes back toward the blue line, and Diman flips it. Aguiar flips it back in, but everybody has to leave the zone. And now he'll leave the ice. Switching out for Bryce Medeiros. Cougars forging ahead. Shot taken. It's deflected off of Sanford. That shot put on by Zach Lawrence, a sophomore. One of the players that Coach Harrington told me pre-game that has really surprised him. He's really pleased how the underclassman has performed this year for the Cougars, and expecting big things as he transforms into an upperclassman next year as a junior, and then following year a senior. So he's one to watch. Number 7, as is number 11 freshman Jason Kupel. See if he gets some ice time. Not out there from what I can see at the moment, but coach has been very pleased with him as well. Again, a lot of freshmen on this team for the Cougars. Shot in front, goes wide, going to hit off the boards. 4 freshmen on the offensive side of the puck in terms of forwards. 2 freshmen on the defensive side. So a young Cougars team. Kicks back off of Cameron King. That's a huge hit put on the boards. Taking the tumble there was Bryce Medeiros. Sent into the corner. Centering pass, weakly hit towards the net. corralled there by Santos, who will take it back up the ice. And Medeiros, who took that pretty good hit, he's going to leave. As Pimentel came out for him. Whistle sounds down in the corner. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Excuse me, my bad. Coming back. The initial signal from the official, he pointed at center ice, but it is coming down this way. Bengals win the face-off. Oh, Cougars turn it around very quickly, but again, weakly hit towards the net, but that's the right idea as Cameron Lee sent it towards Matos, who's back in net, of course, for Diman. Centering pass, and no, it doesn't go. What a save by Zach McNamara, the senior goaltender for the Cougars. That was a tough play. Had kind of an odd man rush there, and Bengals had a man in front. Barboza toward the bench. Was looking for Aguiar, dumped back in by the Cougars. And that's a shot taken off the pads. Matos with the save. And we'll come back down this end on icing. Quick shot, again blocked with the pads and the stick. Oh, swing and a miss there. That was a great chance for Michael Goddard. Couldn't put it on net. Back down the other end. Bengals quickly sending it back down from the point. Point blank from dead center, and it's going to trickle through. Bengals will score first on one that probably should have been blocked by McNamara. Got the second chance effort on a juicy rebound. And the Bengals will strike first here at 5 minutes and 8 seconds in the first period. So often we say it's great when you're playing with a lead, but in timed competitions, particularly hockey, field hockey, soccer, where, you know, you don't see the sheer number of points that you see in like football and whatnot, it's always big to score first. Hot shot, glove hand, goes over the net as Matos could not squeeze it in the palm of his hand. Backed up by Santos, but it's going to be kept in, sent back towards the boards. LaForce trying to clear it out, could not do so. Now cut off by Carrero. Back into the hands of Santos, has help in front, fires it from the blue line, and that's going to go as icing. He did not cross the blue line. Had plenty of room to keep moving forward before sending it down the ice instead. As the official signals, the Cougars will get the face-off down this end once again. Hot shot off the face-off, and Matos with the save. Kept in again by the Cougars. Wrister from the circle is no good. Now goes behind the net. Whistle sounding as Aguiar gains the zone. And a full change for the Bengals. 5 on, 5 off. Neutral zone face-off, as it appears that Aguiar was called on the offside. Rister from the point, quick reaction, almost a late reaction. And the Cougars have tied it up. 1-1 the score. Tri-County evening it up here at 6:57. Tie game, how quick was that? That's a great answer for Tri-County. Again, talking about some of the tough losses for the Cougars, this has been one that, to come back that quickly and even things up. I know it's early, but a team that's had trouble scoring points, that's a big answer. Quickly back down the ice again. Almeida sending it back. And corralled down the far side by Cody Taylor. Jarred loose, trying to turn it back around. Oh, great feed up front, but it's going to lead him to the corner and nobody in front. Man, if that was just a little bit further back from Medeiros, he would have been able to take a shot quickly down this end, and the save by Matos as the Cougars have started to fire on the Bengals goalie at will. Taken back now by Carrero. Kicked up ahead, broken up by Sanford. Sent in front, Pimentel will take it back as he passed it off to Aguiar. Shot taken, good save by McNamara. Goes down to the ice with the pads to block the shot. Pimentel back towards the neutral zone. Cougars pick it off. In the air, cross. Kept in at the point, shot taken, bouncer, and it's going to bounce right back out. Hit one of the skates of the Bengals defenders, and everybody will retreat. Along the boards, coming back. LaForce. Not ready for it was Connor Faria, but able to send it back down the ice. Medeiros there for it, going behind the goal. Takes a good check into the boards, loses the puck for the moment. It looked like that was the freshman there, Kupel, that put the hit on him from Tri-County. And now sliding into the boards. Slow to get up as well. And it's going to be a penalty for the Bengals. Jacob Almeida heading to the box. It'll be a power play for the visiting Cougars. Penalty coming at 10 minutes and 3 seconds. 2-minute man advantage for Tri-County. That'll clear the zone and kill a little bit of time. Good check onto the boards, and Medeiros just kind of sits on him a little while. Didn't want him to get up. That'll also kill time. Sitting on the puck. Actually, the puck had come loose. Obviously, can't do that. That's a delay. And I think we're going to have another penalty. Looked like a hook. I think that's going to be a hook against Carrero. Because Lawrence was pretty wrapped up. No, still 5-on-4, so. Right in front, oh, crossing, shot right at the crease. Missed the corner by about 3 inches. Bengals lucky to still be tied 1-1. And into the screen, that'll halt play. Man, a near miss for the Cougars. Stretching, but unable to keep it in the zone. It'll go down the ice. Less than a minute on the power play for Tri-County. Bengals gave up a shorthanded goal the last time we saw them in that Blue Hills game. Dealing with one less man on the ice in this case. Even harder challenge. Oh, left it in front, and it's deflected. Right place, right time. Barboza's skate got in the way. Another shot taken. Oh, that's a tough shot. Loose in front, comes free and whacked. Sanford on the forearm. Redirected. Matos didn't end up really having to make a play on it. Got lucky. Now a shorthanded surge for Diman. 5 seconds on the penalty kill, and they hold the zone. Cross to the point, cut off. And Diman kills the penalty, but that, no trip called. Incidental contact, gaining the zone again. Shot taken, good save by McNamara as it comes back to center ice. That was a good sequence defensively for Diman. Tri-County had some good looks, but unable to pull ahead. And Diman ultimately holding them off as we're in the final 2.5 minutes in the first period. A good first period, a fast first period, really. And when you don't have a ton of goals scored in each period, they really tend to roll. Not a lot of icing, not a lot of stoppages. I will say I think the Bengals need to do a better job at clearing the puck out of their own end. Defensively, the Cougars are, or I should say offensively, the Cougars are giving Diman's defense some fits here. This has been a good first period. Pass from center. It's going to come back and cross the blue line. Diman will have to exit the zone. Get everybody back to the neutral zone. Oh, that one went hello. Little wake-up call for the Diman bench. Backhanded flip, trying to go off the boards, went too high and sailed from just 10 feet out, or about that. There'll be a face-off down our end of the ice. Sanford dumped it back for Barboza. They were passing to Barboza, Gate wasn't there, and now Barboza gets it back. Down the ice, weaving through the defense, flips it back to Medeiros. And the pad save from McNamara, who then got the glove over it and smothered it. They'll halt play at 1:02, 13:58. Shot taken, McNamara, does he get there? Looks like he's able to hold on. Might have come loose for a moment, but was able to go behind and get it before it crossed the goal line. That was a tough save. Quick wrister off the faceoff. Another faceoff win for Diman. And we got a penalty. The Bengals are going to have a power play to end the period and start the second. They'll have about a minute's time on either end of it. As Tri-County will head to the bench, to the penalty box. Cameron King. So 2-minute penalty, 49 seconds left in the first. A 1-1 score. And Diman will play with the man advantage for 49 seconds before the break. Again, 15-minute periods. We do have intermission, essentially intermission, as they clean the ice in between each period. Final 30 as Almeida picks it up, passes it deep down the ice. Oh, losing his balance and sliding down to the boards. Losing the puck in the process. Bengals retain possession now, 10 seconds from the point. Shot taken is deflected. Good save from McNamara. Will get a face-off with less than 10 on the clock. Five seconds, one chance for a shot. They take it wide to the right off the boards. And after 15, we are tied at 1-1. A really good first period here at Driscoll. Hey, that's not right. It's not 64-46. What's going on there? We'll get that fixed up here. Photoshop failing us there. There we go. 1-1 the score after one here at Driscoll. When we come back in about 10 minutes time, Bengals will have a $1.12 remaining in the power play as the Cougars will send the player back to the box to begin the second period. We hope that you'll stick around and join us as our continued live hockey coverage picks up right after this. More hockey coming up.
Fall River is in the forefront of honoring members of the armed forces. The Community Preservation Act funded upgrades to the Veterans Memorial Bicentennial Park. In May 2021, Fall River dedicated the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, an 80% scale replica of the original. The aluminum panels are engraved with the names of more than 58,000 heroes killed or missing in action during the Vietnam War. The project, including landscaping, exceeds recreation and open space requirements set by the Community Preservation Act. 10 years ago, Fall River voters approved a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills to incentivize history, travel, and diversity. $310,000 was designated to build this powerful tribute, which has become a location for reflection and healing. The park is now fully handicap accessible and is open to all at no cost, dawn to dusk. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Hello, my name is Laura Ferreira, the Director of Traffic and Parking. During a snowstorm, your safety is our first priority. At times, a parking ban may be necessary to ensure access for emergency vehicles and to allow plows to clear streets. A general rule is park on the side of the street opposite the fire hydrant. For more information, please visit our website at www.fallriverma.org and search parking ban. In addition, you may call the Mayor's office at 508-324-2600 or the Office of Traffic and Parking at 508-324-2123. New England weather can be unpredictable. Notification of a parking ban will be made early to give residents the opportunity to move their vehicles. Thank you for your assistance and cooperation.
Welcome back, everybody, to Driscoll Arena. Second period about to commence here as the Bengals and Cougars have taken the ice and switched sides. It is 1-1 as we begin the second period. What a great first. Tightly contested. Some good shots put on net by both teams. Some good saves. I hope it keeps up this way the rest of the game because, we really do. In timed competitions, when you have blowouts like this, not fun. So when you get blowouts, it's not fun. But a tie game, I should say, like this one, close game back and forth here in the first 15 minutes. Great game to call, great game to watch. Evan Massud with you as the officials get ready to drop the puck. Bengals will have the man advantage, 5-on-4 for 1:10 as the clock is underway here. And quickly stopped as it went out of bounds, I believe, at the bench. It did. It popped up. So we'll redo the faceoff here in the neutral zone. So the power play for the Bengals. Point blank. Oh, off the crossbar. From literally probably 6 feet away. Went up top shelf. Great save by McNamara. Block in the corner. So 2 near misses. And another. That's fantastic. 3 great shots for the Bengals. 2 good saves there for McNamara. The crossbar did the other. And now a face-off. Bengals coming out firing to start the second. Coming across. Back to the right side. To Santos. Rister blocked. Can keep it in. He does. Was deflected there. It's kept in. Wow. Lucky bounce there, but twice blocked in that possession. Now it leaves the zone by Connor Joy, who absorbed 1 blow with the body and then was able to block with the stick the second time. As we come back around, Bengals gain the zone again. 3 seconds remaining on the power play as come around and centering pass is deflected. Full strength once again. Played along the boards. 2 versus 1, trying to get freed up is Barboza. Able to pass it. Rister in front to Almeida. Now flipped back toward the blue line. Shot snagged out of the air by McNamara. That was a good sequence for Diman. Good passing back and forth. Had McNamara working both sides of the crease and then able to snag it out of the air for the glove hand save. And now the Cougars will leave the zone with the puck. Shot taken, deflected. And the Bengals grab it up the boards. Oh no, left it behind. Now getting it out of the zone, and a quick transition here down the ice as Carrero has it. Centering in front. That was a great pass. Good idea. Aguiar not ready for it, though, as it came strong off the stick of LaForce. Of Faria. Great save in front by Matos, diving to his left. I said LaForce and Faria. It was actually Barboza and Faria for Diman on that last exchange down this way. Another deflection off the skate. A little bit of a hop there by Reed Nix, and he must have felt that one on the ankle. Loose puck. Grabbed there by captain Jared Spurlick. And it left the zone, I believe. No, it said stayed in. Looked like it had crossed the blue line, but evidently not. Another save by McNamara. Kept in at the point and now losing the zone. Oh, and deflected into the bench again. That's the third time that's happened to the Bengals. Tri-County hasn't done it once, but 3 times the Bengals have had it jump into the bench. So another face-off. Crossing puck dumped back for Almeida. Around in front, trying to grab that inside corner and maybe deflect it in off the pads. Great idea, didn't pan out too well. Nice assist there from the bench for Diman. That puck left the zone by maybe half a foot, and the Bengals almost went to make a play as the official gets a good shot off the knees. They all said, leave it, stay off, offsides. You could hear the chants from the bench, and the Bengals quickly backed off. They would have been called on an offsides, but play continues. Kind of a broken play there. Almeida had it, and you had 2 of the Bengals forwards also crashing the boards instead of hanging back on the other side of the goal. They came past the goal line, and Almeida had nobody to pass it to. You had the numbers. And they came too far south. Another nice save there from McNamara, but I think the Bengals just kind of squandered a good opportunity right there. That's a tough one. If you're gonna try to come down with multiple players to the boards, at the very least, have one hang back so you have someone to pass to who's, in front, ready to put it on net. They were already passed. Oh, that's going to hurt. You saw the reaction from Cody Taylor. Took the wrister in the air, high off the chest. Okay now, but that's going to bruise. The way he, I'm not trying to make light of it. The way he reacted, it was like something out of the Matrix. A little bit. Break for the Bengals. Shot. Oh, it's broken up. Saved by McNamara. As trailing behind was Carrero. And he couldn't jar it loose. How about that surge? 2 ahead, straight on with 1 following for the rebound. That was great. Another fantastic save from McNamara. That one a little more routine. Oh, just missing the post. Another shot off the crossbar and into the screen, and it actually cleared the screen, almost took out a couple spectators who are sitting there giddy and nervous now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Talk about a wake-up call. I think are those the figure skaters from before? Yeah. There was a skate earlier. I don't know if it was open ice or private lessons, but some figure skating lessons before, and they've decided to stick around and watch the game. We'll be watching even that much closer now. Oh, wow. Crossbar with one heck of a ricochet, sending it through the net. And now back down the ice we go. Well, we're halfway through the second period, and you cannot deny it. The Bengals have certainly had their chances. They've outplayed the Cougars here in period number 2 so far. They certainly look quicker. They certainly look more aggressive. But right now, McNamara's had some great saves. The Cougars' defense has done quite well as we're back in the neutral zone. Loose puck again, cleared out, and it is going to leave the zone. And we'll halt play as at a face-off coming in the neutral zone. An offsides call. Just under 7 to play in the second. That was a fancy tip there. It comes back in. Shot taken. Another fantastic save from McNamara. Puts the pads down and closes the corner. Oh, a swing and a miss down in front. Talking about a quick transition. The Cougars with a great opportunity. Couldn't cash in. Now Diman back down this end. Looking for a go-ahead goal. Haven't been able to connect yet. They've had so many near misses. Shot taken and blocked by Matos. Another one, that one deflected. Coming back again, pad save, it'll kick back. Diman trying to clear it out, and they will. Oh, and losing the stick. Slides to the bench, bit of a collision. Big hit against the boards. That was Paul McLaughlin. Shot in front, oh! Off the handle of the stick. McNamara. That one wide to the right. Bengals firing. And he's answering the call. In front again. Deflected into the net. Holy cow, how did that not go in? That's just crazy. That hit off the handle of the stick. Didn't hit the bars, the post, or the crossbar. That's just unreal. And a penalty, so the Bengals now will have the man advantage again. Second power play for Diman this afternoon. Comes at 14:49. Excuse me, 11, no, Evan, come on. 9:49, goodness gracious. 15-minute periods, I'm thinking NHL. 5 minutes to play in the period. Well, Diman's created some really amazing opportunities on 5-on-5. Let's see what they can do here with the extra man on the ice. Crossing pass to Barboza. Looking for space. Doesn't have it. Oh, here's a chance. Another great save. That, not a bad shot, but that one didn't make me as nervous. McNamara seen that one squared up. Fired it right at him. There's another one. That's a good save. That was deflected before it hit the pads. That's a tough one. And still answered the call. Another one. Deflected and pad save. That's 3 shots on net in about 10 seconds time. Kept in, riding the boards. Almeida there. Under a minute on the penalty kill for the Cougars. Bengals with 45. Straight up. Not sure why the whistle. Did not hit anything. There was no obstruction. Kicked in the air. Sent back to the board. Taken around by Spurlick, and it leaves the zone. 30 seconds left in the power play for Diman. We come back. Almost. Almeida almost was there with the stretch. Final 10 seconds of the power play. There's Almeida in front. Nobody there, and that's going to kill it. Wow. Well, I spoke too soon. Matto smothered it. They'll have a face-off down the other end of the ice, but just 1 second remaining in the power play, so it's essentially over. That's a great kill, and really, you got to credit McNamara there. He had some tremendous saves over the last 2 minutes because Diman was getting the puck. They had their shots. They were getting through the defense. McNamara came up huge in these last 2 minutes. 3:10 on the 3:12 on the clock. 1 on the penalty kill, 1 second. The Cougars have essentially killed it. Full strength once again. Bouncer in front. And another whistle, this one coming from behind the play. And we got a penalty coming up, I think. Yeah, Bengals going to the box. Carrero. Take the walk of shame. 2-minute advantage for the Cougars. Nixon trying to take it back up the ice, is halted in front of the benches. Bouncer, pad save, it heads back to the boards in the corner. Already 30 seconds gone in the power play for Tri-County. Trying to turn it around, Matos blocking it off and flipping it away. Now shot comes back in, a hot shot. And a good save from Matos. 69 seconds left in the power play. Bengals trying to clear it. They cannot. Loose in front. Sent back towards the goal. Twice saved. 3 times saved, but no! Gets through! The Cougars have taken the lead 2-1. And after Diman just had chance after chance after chance, penalty is called. And Tri-County has pulled ahead 2-1 with less than 2 minutes to play in the period. Goal coming at 12 minutes, 13 minutes and 3 seconds. Wow, what a turn of events. That's crazy. I mean, you think about the chances Diman has had in this period alone. Never mind the power play, which was just insane. I've never seen so many shots on net and not have one go in. But it is 2-1. And we're back at. Or did they wave it up? No, full strength. They haven't updated the scoreboard here. But it is 2-1. And another power play coming up here. I'm wondering if they waved that goal off. They still have not updated the scoreboard here, but we went back to full strength. Well, we'll get some clarity here. We're going to take it off for now. Scoreboard would have had it up by now. We'll get some clarity at the break here. I'll take a walk over to the scores table. Ah, there it is. Make a liar out of me. As soon as I took it off our scoreboard, they added it. There it is. Top right of your screen, official. So it is 2-1. Another power play for Tri-County. This one will wrap around the end of this period and the start of the third, just like Diman had end of the first, start of the second. Down the ice it goes. .30 seconds to play in the period. Left it behind. Final 10 as Barboza lost possession of it. And it'll go down into the corner. No icing. And the second period has come to a close. As the puck drifts off. The Cougars have pulled ahead with a single goal here late in the second period. And the reason they're ahead right now is their senior goalie, Zachary McNamara. What a tremendous performance these last 15 minutes. Just spectacular, some of these saves. So Tri-County with the 2-1 lead after 30 minutes, 1 period to go. Can the Bengals come back, or will Tri-County pull off the upset? We hope you'll stick around for more live hockey on Fred TV. Strike 3 called. Base hit and your game winner. Shot. Good. Hall with room. Hall taking it to the house.
The Gothic Revival-style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, the arch was unable to withstand time and the elements, and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark was saved with funds through the Community Preservation Act.
In just 5 months, this time using some modern machinery, local contractors refurbished the granite arch and replaced sections of the gate.
A uniquely Fall River work of art and a respectful reflection for the dead has been saved for future generations.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
The telescope was built in around 1897, and the mechanical parts were made by the Warner and Swasey Company in Cleveland, Ohio, and the optical parts were made by Elvin Clark and Sons, famous firm in Cambridgeport, Massachusetts. This telescope excels at showing like the rings of Saturn, the craters on the moon, Jupiter, the cloud belts on Jupiter, the moons of Jupiter. There are many things. It can detect objects really from many billions of light years away from us. The Andromeda Galaxy, which is one of the closest big galaxies like our Milky Way, you can see that looking through this telescope, even from here in Fall River, even though it takes the light from the Andromeda Galaxy about 2.4 million years to get here. The telescope actually moves to track the object as the Earth spins under us. It's like seeing sunset, you know, it's because the Earth's turning. Well, when we point the telescope at a celestial object, magnify 100 or 200 times, the object would drift out of the field of view in less than a minute. But this has a mechanical clockwork and a mechanism to track the sky no matter where you point. I hope that some students, just by looking at it, are inspired to learn more about it and about telescopes and about astronomy. I hope students see it and want dearly to look through it. I hope students passing by outside look up at the dome and wonder what's up there. And I remember being a little kid coming up to go to the dentist and driving by the old school on Rock Street. That's where the telescope was still located. But I'd look up at that dome and I knew it was an observatory dome, and I was interested in science. I thought, wow, I wish I could get up there someday and use whatever's up in that dome. What's it like? I never dreamt that the day would come I'd have a chance to be involved with it like I am now. I'm very grateful for the experience. It's a wonderful symbol of Fall River's significant past as an industrial powerhouse. Telescopes like this were expensive. They were status symbols, and this still is. This, among telescope specialists, like me, this is a famous telescope. If you want to compare this to an antique car, we're talking Rolls-Royce here.
We're back at Driscoll Arena. You hear the whistle. The ice has a nice clean sheen once again. Although I would say the lines in the circles could probably use a paint job. We're late in the season. Lots of layers, and they're not that visible right now. But they're doing the job. Evan Massard with you here on Fred TV. Our first of 2 games today. We got a rare doubleheader, but when you got games that are so far apart from each other, you can do it. So picked up hockey game because unfortunately, we had to pull last week with some of the rescheduling because of the snow days we, endured 2 weeks ago with the storms and then the kind of freak ice storm almost in a sense and sleet storm. So stuff got postponed and there were some games that we had to pivot to. So we lost last week's hockey game, but we added this one. So we didn't essentially lose one. We just rescheduled to a different day. So glad we're here. But this was an early start, 3 o'clock game. I can't remember doing a 3 o'clock game in any capacity, any sport in probably forever, really. I think the earliest was probably a 3:30 game at Diman for, baseball or softball. But 3 o'clock's very early. Of course, Driscoll, not owned by the schools, so they have to kind of go off the schedule. And so an early game here, and then we're going to pack up and head right next door to Durfee as boys basketball will start at 6:30 as the Hilltoppers host Braintree tonight. We invite you to tune in for that one as well. Javon Holly, the story with boys basketball. We'll dive into his chase for 1,000 on that broadcast. But for now, Diman and Tri-County Cougars with a 2-1 lead. The power play is over, which was just a little bit more than, or a little under a minute. It wrapped around both periods. So no more power play. And but Diman finds themselves down a goal when they probably should be up 3 goals. They've had so many near misses. 2 off the crossbar last period. They were right in front of us. 1 off the stick, the handle of the stick of McNamara, which is just unbelievable. Matos doing his darndest. He's going to fall on it. And a little bit of pushing and shoving. Cameron King wouldn't stop on Matos, and the Bengals took exception to it and knocked him down. Face off. Bengals win it. But, I mean, those 3 chances that could have gone either way for Diman, that's just a small sampling of how many shots on goal they've had and how many near misses. It's really pretty amazing and shows you what kind of a game McNamara's had goaltending for Tri-County this afternoon. It has been quite a performance. Thoroughly impressive. This team is, I'll tell you, tonight, I don't know how the rest of the season's gone, but this team has not played, Tri-County has not played like a 1-12 team by any stretch. Shot taken, and it's going to sail wide to the right. Whistle sounds. And it looks like, did the post come out of the ice? It might have. Going to work on the goal, double checking it. That was the Halton play. And we'll reset here. Bengals with pretty much a full change, about 3 or 4 men off the ice. And offensive zone face-off for Diman. Comes back to the point. Dumped back in along the boards. And now the Cougars will try to surge ahead. Bengals want to keep it in the zone. They can't. Juggled, bouncer, and unable to handle it there was Kupel. And it's going to go down. It was deflected. No icing. It was just waved off. We'll play on. Santos trying to bank it back to himself off the board. Can't do so. Now he'll dump it back to his teammates. A chance here for Diman again. Shot in front. It goes, gets deflected and goes wide left. Another shot, and it's good! Diman has tied it up, and it looks like it was Medeiros, number 12. It came from the point. He was there, saw the fist pump in the air. Also saw Ethan LaForce there. He led the line to the bench. A lot of times the goal scorer will lead the line. Couldn't see who was down low. It may have been him if he deflected it. Needless to say, 2-2 the score. Goal coming at 2:59 here in the third. Another chance for the Bengals in front, and it's going to come around. A collision in front, and we got ourselves a bit of a scuffle down low as McNamara got taken out. He gave a shove, and then Carrero and McLaughlin got into it a little bit. And they're only going to penalize, oh, that's garbage. Only going to penalize Carrero. Takes two to tango, folks. That is bogus. Carrero may have gone in hot, but he got hit from behind by both of them. Wow. Now the officials giving the explanation to the Diamond bench. Not very contested by the Bengals coaches, but I don't like the call. Now let's see. All right, now they're sending Cameron Lee, so I guess there are two penalties. And we're going to play 5-on-5. So these must be majors. They're not putting them on the board. So it's going to sit. All right. So they got it right. Initial indications, they weren't sending anybody from Tri-County to the bench. To the box, I should say. That one off the side of the net. So we'll play 5-on-5 hockey. The penalty's not on the board, so these must be majors. So those two players be in the box for probably a good 5 minutes here. I'm going to say, you can't penalize one like that. In front, no, missed it. Comes back out to the line. Off the glass. Into the zone, shot. Score! 3-2 Diamond. And that was LaForce, the captain. He and Medeiros again getting it done. 3-2 Bengals. So 2 unanswered goals in the first 5 minutes of this third period, and Diamond has pulled back ahead. Only led in this game for about 2 minutes' time, and that was way back in the first. Loose in front, taken back. And Barboza. Juicy rebound, and play continues on. Beautiful pass in front, shot taken, and it's gonna sail. Lawrence couldn't square it up. Love the setup though, that's exactly what you want on a two-man rush. Matos lost it, it's behind him. Luckily his teammates there to back him up. That one goes into the net. Both players out of the penalty box and now heading to the bench as we wait for the neutral zone faceoff. 9:24 to go. Lost the stick on the faceoff. That was Faria, gets it back. Loose puck in front, another chance, a juicy rebound. Played along the boards, Bengals still have it. Trying to get it to the point, and they do. Shot taken, the wrister, bouncer in front, and it's good! And it looks like it was Aguiar who flipped it back in. 4-2, a 3-goal period for Diman. How about that? Now, Mike and I were talking before the game about some of the pros, and Providence Bruins came up. As my dad was at the Calder Cup championship game in '99, and those P Bruins won the championship, and it was Laviolette, the coach. Later went on to coach the Flyers. And that team was relentless with taking shots. Like 60 shots a game on net. It was ridiculous. And we were saying, you got to take shots. Because if you don't take shots on net, nothing's going to go in. So sooner or later, you're going to get some. Well, that's the story here this afternoon. How many times did the Bengals put it on net, particularly last period when they were down this end and firing at will? Couldn't cash in. Well, they're cashing in right now. 3 goals in 6 minutes' time. How about another? Yes, sir! Party on! Almeida joins the fun. 5-2. And this one just got a whole lot more comfortable. Wow. The wheels have kind of fallen off here for Tri-County, who have really played such a tremendous game. McNamara in particular, the goalie. And some of his saves last period were just outrageous. And unfortunately, things not clicking here in this third period. And it sparks the timeout. Diman has won 5 straight. 6-7 record, trying to crawl back to 500. I think they were 1-7 at one point, and a chance to get to 7-7 if they hold on to win this one, barring any epic collapse. As we hit the ice. Firing, sailing past the net. Diman's got one more home game on the schedule. They got, let's see, they have 3 games to go. 2 on the road, and then they come back. So they're going to be at Hetland on President's Day next Monday, square off against Dartmouth. Then at South Shore, they'll play at Rockland next Wednesday during vacation. A 7:50 start in Rockland on the road. Then they turn around, and Thursday morning, they have the makeup game here to wrap it up against Dartmouth at 9:30. Playing 2 games in 12 hours. That's a lot to ask this late in the season. But Thursday, it's a cutoff. Number 6 for the Bengals. Connor Faria with the goal. So they'll see Dartmouth twice next week. President's Day is an 11 a.m. game at Hetland as well. So 2 morning games and then the 1 night game for Diamond next week. The 1 home game is here Thursday morning, 9:30 during vacation. Dartmouth will be a tough one. Indians have really good hockey program. So Bengals will have their hands full next week with Dartmouth High. Another shot goes wide from the point, firing it back. Good save. You heard it off the pads. McNamara blocking it. Pad save by Matos. Bouncer in front. Rister sent back and deflected off Medeiros. Can't get it to leave the zone as it rolls to the boards. Now it's gone as Barboza sent it past the blue line. Almeida in front. Shot does not go. Set up Medeiros beautifully. Another tough shot. Oh, it crossed in front of the crease. Still down that end. Off the boards. And a whistle at 5 minutes. Final 5 minutes to go here at Driscoll. As the Bengals close in on their 6th straight victory, it would make them 7-7. And as I said in the open, this is the time to get hot down the stretch. Easy stick save from Matos, dumps it off to LaForce. Oh, a swing and a miss. Kept in, now fired toward the glass. Marcus Altieri, though, was there, just couldn't connect on it. Now he has the puck trying to set up his teammate, Michael Goddard, and he can't do anything with it, and it leaves the zone. Down the ice it goes. Quick spin around, nothing doing. Ooh, that's a hit, and that's going to draw a penalty. LaForce will head to the box on the power play for Tri-County. 3:22 to play, 2-minute penalty, 2-minute power play. And both sides changing lines a bit here. Looks like Tri-County went with basically a full change. Jarred loose after the save. Barboza kisses it off the glass, sends it down the ice. Once again, down the ice, this time Sanford letting it fly. Puck left behind. Cougars keep it in the zone. Shot taken and falling on it. No, Matos can't hang on. Another shot in front. Blocked. Leaving the zone it goes. Faria blocking it. Cougars going to get back, and they do. 2 games remaining on the schedule for the Cougars. They actually are going to wrap up their season according to the Arbiter schedules. They're going to wrap up their season Saturday, so they don't even have to play anything next week. They'll be home against Monomoy at their home rink in Franklin, the Pirelli Ice Arena. Friday night, 6 o'clock puck drop, and then they'll travel to Hull, or they'll play Hull High School as they play at Rodman Arena on Saturday at 4 p.m. 90 seconds to go in the game. And it looks like as one penalty ends, looks like another one may be starting for Diman. Indeed. 1 second left in the power play for the Cougars, and Diman just drew another. So it'll be power play the rest of the way here, the final 1:22. Now 1 second of 5-on-3 hockey. Although and now 5-on-4. And down the ice it goes. Shot saved by Matos. And high off the glass, it'll go the length of the ice as we hit the final 30. One last surge for the Cougars, and it's interrupted. Shot, save, game. Bengals win their 6th in a row. And talk about closing out a game. What a third period. 5 goals for the home team Diamond Bengals. They improved to 7-7 with the victory. Another one of those games that the score doesn't really tell the whole story, because really for the better part of 2+ periods, this was quite the contest, and Tri-County was making it happen. Thought they might have enough to pull off the upset, but the Bengals got hot as both teams exchanged pleasantries at center ice at the end of this one. A 6-2 final. Folks, remember to like and follow us on Facebook. We live stream all our content here on the Fred TV Sports Facebook page. If you don't have Facebook, you can catch the game after on our YouTube channel at Fred TV Sports. Subscribe there. All of our games are archived on our on-demand page on YouTube. All right, we're going to be back live in less than 2 hours. We're going to pack up and head to Durfee for boys hoops, scheduled at 6:30. Hopefully they're running on time. Some of the games have been running a little long this year, so we'll get over there and set up and reset for boys hoops. Mike Ferreira running camera this afternoon. Mike Fernandez will join me at Durfee. We hope you will too. Final score from Driscoll, 6-2 Diamond over Tri-County. Good afternoon.